It's the day the nation has been waiting for, where roughly 72 million Nigerians will be casting their votes. Just hours ahead of the general elections, INEC are gearing up for the day following the postponement last week. Although a delayed arrival to polling units, preparations are underway to begin the most important day in politics. At the political headquarters of Lagos State in Alausa, Ikeja, Nigerians have come out en masse to perform their civic duty.
I think our youths are waking up. They are realizing that their life is at risk if they keep doing it for politicians. If the politicians can't come out themselves or put their children ahead to do it, then why do you have to risk your life to do that? So let's hope it continues this way.
The mood seemed calm and orderly, with only a few skirmishes regarding the queuing process. The heavy security presence deterred any chance of violence or intimidation.
The security apparatus too is well in place, so everybody is having a good time, expecting their vote to count at the end of the day.
The highlight of the day was the much-anticipated arrival of the national leader of the APC, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to cast his vote, in which he expressed his assessment of the day so far.
The assessment is very good. The turnout is impressive. And INEC is doing a good job so far. The president addressed the nation and appealed to our sense of value, our commitment to democracy, our hope for a better country, the reasons to work hard to be united for the greater Nigeria, to make it better. You cannot heal in one day. You cannot grow a nation faster. So that instead, be patient, be reasonable, be less violent. That's enough. Exercise your civic responsibility. And that is what people are doing. For that's what Nigeria should be. He brought hope. And he exuded it in his broadcast.
Although minimal violence took place across Lagos State, there were troubled spots like that in Okota in the Agor Palace area of Lagos. Voting materials were burned and destroyed, whilst voter intimidation also allegedly took place.
At about 11:30, the first group came. They came in, they tried to disrupt the election initially, and then they were pushed back.
This group that you talk of, who is the group that
I don't know them. I don't know them. Faceless people. I don't know them.
So we've been brought to a polling station where the materials have been destroyed. Here you can see a lot of presidential papers that are supposed to be used. Here are the burned pieces of paper, including the ballot box itself. It's very fresh. It happened only 3 or 4 hours ago. And behind me here as well is a destroyed polling station. You can see people have scattered in fear from coming here because of the attack. We're told from various eyewitness accounts that there was a lot of violence that took place here, contrary to what else happened in other parts of the state. Now, not only have the election materials been burnt, there's also evidence of a bike, an Okada as it's locally called, that's also burnt, that the police have apparently refused to take as evidence as well. But you can see that this whole area and community has been halted from doing their civic duty today, and what lies ahead for the future remains very, very confusing.
When we gathered here in the morning, the OPC boys were parading in their numbers, telling us that if we don't vote APC, that we are going to die, that we are going to return back to East where we are coming from. And I met some of them. I say, why all this intimidation? The president have told us to go out and cast your vote across all parties to a candidate of your choice.
The most anticipated day in Nigerian politics has finally come to an end. We saw a show of violent, free and fair election showcased in parts of Lagos, to violent-filled elections taking place here in Okota, where we finalized our Nigeria Decides coverage. Ballot boxes are due to be counted across the state and the country at large. Thank you for tuning in to Nigeria Decides 2019. I'm Lakwe Banjo for Arise TV.